Hi guys, it's Shani with Healing Elements. Welcome to my channel, and of course for return viewers, sending nothing but love and positive vibes to you guys today and always. This video in particular is the latest in the series I'm putting together about spirit animals. So if you already identify with any specific species of animal as your spirit animal, these videos will explain symbolic meanings or symbolism for that animal. If you have never been drawn to a specific species or animal, or thought of an animal in particular as your spirit animal, perhaps try intuitively picking one of the animals on this list and listening to it and its meaning, and seeing if any of that message or meaning symbolically resonates with you. This video is all about the elephant spirit animal. So the elephant spirit is, a much respected and, reveled over. It is incredibly, considered to be an elder, a leader. So if you are looked upon by youngsters or people, of your same age, peers though, look at you as somebody who has been through a lot and carries a regal grace and wisdom immemorial with them. That is symbolic. It is in close association with a high level of intelligence and memory. They always say you have a memory of an elephant. Elephants are known to, in the wilds, come back on specific anniversaries to the place or remains where their, family member, somebody of their group, had died. And they have recorded, many researchers and naturalists have recorded elephants swaying in a specific way when they do this. So they not only remember where their loved one had passed away or their remains, their skeleton is, they remember because they come there on the same exact day of the anniversary of the death. They have the memory of that specific date and much more. Such beautiful creatures. So if you resonate with the elephant spirit animal, you are large and in charge, so to speak, of every belief that you possess. In Buddhism, Buddha chose to be reborn, born again, as a white elephant, as one of his many reincarnations. And the white elephant is highly sacred to those who practice Buddhism. Also in Hinduism, the Hindu religion places an extreme sacred emphasis, on the elephant. The elephant is on high. It is sacred. It is worshipped. And one of their gods, God Ganesh, actually wears a headdress that is a head of an actual elephant. And this god in Hinduism symbolizes, removing any blocks, removing any clogs in the system, any dams that are, withholding water for, no better good for anyone. You are inept if you, resonate with the elephant spirit animal in removing challenges within your life and other people's lives time after time. It's almost as if you are a wise, very, very meticulous, emotional, sturdy person who comes to the rescue without feeling that it is, something that is burdenous on you. You are often, if you are, an elephant spirit animal, you are often found in a martyr or martyrdom role, sacrificing for a cause to rescue or to help is dear to you and your purpose. You have to learn, the art of communication. Some people that resonate with this spirit animal are intensely quiet. They seem to draw in a lot, which is good for your energy. Spirit animal of the elephant's energy is all about remaining graceful, tactful, and keeping the wisdom without getting shook, right? It is important for you to Learn to communicate, because some around you may feel that this is deliberate and not what it is. They may feel that it is a reflection upon the relationship you share with them, but nothing could be farther from the truth. You share an intense love for gentleness, for commitment, for rearing and taking accountability and love for your children or those around you who you perceive to need your rescuing. Often there are elephant spirit animal people that are foster parents or run group organizations such as team sports to show, youth or people who they want to teach to live their best life, basically. They're often in roles guiding, leading, and giving positive experiences to those within their pod, within their group, their herd. So also people with, elephant spirit animal ties are extremely committed to their family and loyal and obviously stick together, usually a divine feminine energy like a matriarch within the herd of elephants is worshipped in a gentle, kind, nurturing, and very pleasantly, beautiful way, exchanging information. So many times you are that matriarch, as an elephant spirit animal, or you are seeing yourself become that through those of which were in your herd throughout your life and you looked upon as your hero or your mentor, someone that you looked up to. You often have strong ties with feminine energies that are within your own, blood family, your intimate family, like aunts, grandmothers, mothers, of course, or sisters, even friends or teachers. So this is often a pattern, which is a positive generational pattern, not a toxic one, that shows the next generation, the elephant spirit animal within that family, the role of the matriarch, and it's passed down, it seems, between specific people within family structure. So the elephant spirit animal teaches us about power of gentleness, even when power can be used in the opposite force. So elephants, of course, as you know, can tear down a lion, and they are 2 seconds away if you're standing next to an elephant, if they wanted to, 2 seconds away from crushing you, even with their foot or skull or body, because they are so enormous and heavy and strong. However, the elephant chooses gentleness, chooses to rub their trunk to the people, to other herd members of their elephant family, to reaffirm bonds and to show their gentle approach and nature of sticking with this power of gentleness. And they exude this symbolic meaning throughout the person who is resonating with the elephant spirit animal. So you often preach, if nothing else, just within your actions, like Gandhi, not a lot of, over abrasive words or force to the cause, but you are able to exude this incredibly gifted understanding you have about using the power of gentleness to subdue and to make changes and to, create less conflict. You, love to include people, even if you are the silent party who, is in the back seat of the car and there's a group of people. Often elephant spirit animal people will just be sitting calm, cool, collected with a nice closed mouth smile, grin, enjoying the fact that this communal activity is going on so delightfully. Also, if you resonate with elephant spirit, you understand the importance of really knowing thyself, to understanding deep within before you make the move to reach out and explore others. So if ever, you find that you need to regenerate and need to regroup, resurfaced, regenerated emotions that have been suppressed bubble up to the surface, you understand the importance of knowing yourself and your feelings regarding this before you indulge anyone else in this information or involve anyone else into your thought process, or even, any kind of communication at all, until you yourself have solemnly reflected and came to an understanding about the way that you feel yourself. You also have a symbolic meaning tied into the elephant spirit animal regarding instinct. Instinct, instinct. So at times you can find yourself doing the classic autopilot and leading you to places in which you are meant to be. And you'll find yourself baffled later because you had another goal or place or destination in mind, and your instincts just took control and you kind of daydreamed into the void and were led somewhere. However, it ends up being significant within your life. That is very indicative of an elephant spirit animal person. It also enables you to understand the parts of you that you may keep hidden and suppressed most of your life, that are tough for anyone to deal with, but it is a likeness for you to take these pieces that are precious and fragile out throughout life and explore them, honoring them even if they are painful. And also symbolically, elephant spirit animal means, refocusing time and time again on a bigger picture, on the migration, on the herd and their migrational path, even 1 year from then, 2 years from then. If towns or, rivers, man-made rivers or reservoirs get put into the path of migration, you have, a very, very big capacity to refocus on the, goal or mission at hand, or migration that needs to be undertaken. And you really are able to just get this larger view of everything that's going on, that is more encompassing and more, informative, so that you may make certain adjustments on your journey. This, extremely enormous land mammal is indicative to unleashing, again, on purpose, long buried and suppressed memories. And oftentimes, people who resonate with elephant spirit will specifically, to try to, understand, again, thyself better, will get hypnotized to try to bring up repressed memories in all kind of situations, just to be, dissecting themselves and reflecting constantly throughout their life. And, anyone who's actually come in contact with elephants in person, they innately will tell you, just like people that view whales during whale watching, they gained an enormous bond, telepathically, and respect for the, animals' impressive, like, emotional qualities and displays of temperament that are beautifully diverse and extremely expressive. Again, like I mentioned in the beginning, you must have, or can definitely be labeled as someone who has a picture perfect memory, almost being able to recall names and colors from situations that were decades sometimes in the past. You also like to engage, your intellectual side before you take any action or say anything. So often there is a pause before you answer people. Sometimes it can be a long, deliberating pause. However, it is necessary, and most times you're able to find just the right words that no one else quite could when you take this time to pause, focus, and think, engaging your mind before you say anything. You also are, very, very capable and gifted at flaunting any, gifts or divine abilities that you have, and also doing this in a non-boasting manner, just flaunting proudly, almost as if that elephant standing tall, walking with their tusks and their ears out, just proud and big, large, and in charge. You also keep an incredible inner compass, always set to the, degree of maintaining utter peace. You love to be in an environment that is utterly peaceful, It is not in your, natural, inclination, or it's not in you naturally to want to be around any kind of hyenas or high, rapid, electric, toxic, negative, chaotic scene of, brutality and gruesomeness. Elephants are, vegetarians. So being around other meat eaters or things of that nature just does not, provide these creatures or elephant spirit with contentment. And it is imperative for these people, you who resonate with spirit animal qualities, to have a sense of serenity as you go about your daily business and achieve your goals. It is, very, very true as well. They say stubborn as an elephant as well, because you as a person, just like the elephant, are very extremely proud and dignified, at times stubborn about things, because you are so powerful in your own ability to self-reflect. You sometimes can go with your first instinct, being an instinctual beast like the elephant, and thus not back down and look at any other perspective other than the one that you first chose. So that could be a challenge throughout your life. However, you are able to again reset over and over, reflecting even when it's by yourself, when nobody's looking, but you're able to come to different, conclusions and look at things with a switch of your perspective. Also, people who are known to have an elephant spirit animal as their totem seem to be perpetual winners of lotteries or lucky happenings, or being, picked randomly out of a crowd to go up and to talk in assemblies or things like that. Definitely cosmic energy is drawn to you and rules over your entire life, which your energy just is so immense and, again, very sacred and wise. When you encounter a situation like that, it's almost as if magnetically you're going to be picked out, or something's going to be drawn to you. The animal spirit is all about permanent lady luck throughout your life. This enables you to get past any hardships and to do what you please. Blessings, love, and light.